basically everything I'm going to show you now, there is only 100 pieces made. So Tom Hardy wears one of these and he does look the Donny, and so do I. I have detail on the sleeve there, lovely. There, it's beautiful woven detail all the way through. Creme de la creme for last. And boys and girls, me again. Hope you well. A little bit different today. This is going to be a slightly longer video because I've got something very important to talk to you about. That's what I'm talking to you about today, the Gabicci 100 Club. Why is it the Gabicci 100 Club? We do really well with Gabicci. It's fantastic. We sell it really well, and it's growing and growing and growing in strength. And lots of the big boys do exclusives, and they'll produce an extra 1,000 of this or an extra 1,000 of that in different colours. We spoke to Gabicci and said, what's the minimum you can do? And they said, well, we might be able to do 100. So the 100 Club was born. Or the idea of it was born. We've been working on it for a whole year now. It's finally come to fruition. And basically everything I'm going to show you now, there is only 100 pieces made. So if you're a medium, there's only 15 in the world. That is it. Only 15, only available at the 157sword.com. That's us. And never to be produced again in the colours that you see. So very exclusive. Hence the certificate. You will get a numbered certificate. It's blank of 100. So the first person will get 1 of 100, 2 of 100, 3 of 100, etc. Collector's piece. Stunning. Beautiful. So excited. So this top is called the Darron. Is that right?
Correct.
Yeah. This one's the Darron. It's an archive piece. Now, lots of you who've been buying Gabicci will know that the archive is the relaunches from the 70s. They've got some of the original pieces that the collectors have got and faithfully reproduced them the best way they can. Very nylon-y feel, but they're beautiful, so soft, so comfy. This was produced previously in a navy. We've had it made in this new colour. They call it
It's
oatmeal.
called sand, that one.
Oh, it's obvious, sand. There you go. Lots of them use weird and wonderful names for the colours, but we've called it sand. Fairly obvious. It's stunning. Little quarter zip, embroidered logo on the front there. I'm wearing a double extra large. They do a 3 extra large as well. But like I say, if you were a medium in this, there's only 15. Okay, the whole country, only 15. So if you get one, you'll get a certificate with your number on it, and you'll know which one you've bought. It is lovely. Now there are a few other pieces. So one of my favourites is this one. It's called the Darron.
No, that's the Serge. You're wearing the Darron.
I'm wearing the Darron. This one's called the Serge in Nutmeg. Double pocket, full zip. You can pick up the detail there. It's beautiful woven detail all the way through. Again, exclusive colour. It was made before in another colour. It's just, the Nutmeg is for us. It's not available anywhere else. Same scenario. If you're a medium, there are only 15, etc, etc, etc. Now these are no more expensive than normal Gabicci garments. It's just that they get on well with us, we get on well with them, and we've tried this new thing, so it's part of the 100 Club. The really exciting stuff gets into the jackets. I'm not going to try a medium on, ain't going to fit me. But look at this. This is the Houghton. Now lots of you who've bought Gabicci before will know this jacket. Comes in the cream, comes in the navy, and they do a pop colour every season. Excuse me. But this is the Nutmeg, produced with the 100 Club. So again, look at the paisley on that. It's absolutely stunning. There are only 100 of this colour. That is it. 15 mediums, 25 larges, etc. So if you get this, detail on the sleeve there, lovely. You'll get a certificate again, numbered, so you'll know which one you bought. First person will number 1, the last person number 100, etc. If you miss out, don't go ringing up going any chance, because it's never going to be made again in this colour. That was part of the deal. That's what we said. They agreed that they'll never do it again. And again, 125 quid, same price as the standard ones. There's no extra money. One of my absolute favourites. Now this, a reefer, donkey jacket, whatever you want to call it. It's been around for donkey's years. See what I did there? It was used, I'm not sure exactly when it was born, but it was a massive naval coat back in the day, back in World War II. A lot of guys wore these on the ships, and it's been worn in the docks. It's been hard and soft versions. Been made famous very, very recently. If you've been watching Mobland, what's his name?
Tom Hardy.
Tom, if you've been watching Mobland, Tom Hardy wears one of these, and he does look the Donny, and so do I have to say. Now, we've had these made slightly wider under the arms and slightly shorter in the sleeves. So if you've got a bit of a belly like me, you don't end up with a whacking great long sleeve, and you can wear a size that fits you. I'm wearing an extra large. It fits me absolutely fine, and there's a little bit of room in there. I'm not sure if I could put a big jumper underneath it. I'd probably have to go up to a 2, but this is a wool mix. I wouldn't wear a jumper underneath it. It is lovely. Look at it. It's so clean. Now the button, the metal gold G comes off if you don't want it on, if you want it really, really clean. All the buttons have got branding on them, but it's very, very subtle. It's beautiful. I'm 100% having one of these myself. Look at the paisley. Look at the, not paisley. We've done it with a gingham, small gingham check lining. Pockets on both sides. Beautiful. I think it's 150 quid or something?
Yeah, 149.
149. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Lots of the bigger brands, this will be 300, 400, 500 quid. So, and believe me, it's a £300 coat, quality-wise. Again, not made anywhere else. You won't be able to get this from anybody else. Any of your local Gabicci stockists will not have these. That's the way it works. Creme de la creme for last. Now, they've produced this last year as a corduroy. They've produced it this year as a corduroy. Corduroy is nearly sold out already. But this is the special that we've had done for us. Now, it's got a zip, two-way zip, so you can unzip it at the bottom if you're sitting down. Now, I know duffel coats should normally be produced with toggles. The originals were made late 1800s, made famous during the Second World War by Montgomery wearing one. The idea of the rope tag and the bone sort of, what do they call
Toggle.
it? Toggle, there we go, toggle. Was that because it was being worn in very, very cold environments, they wanted a coat that you could do up and undo with your gloves on. We don't live in that environment, so we've had it produced with football buttons. There's the sleeve. Look at it. It's lovely. It's beautiful. It's Melton. It's a 50% raw, 50% mixed fibres. There's the back panel. We've produced it as close to the originals as we can, but with a little bit of a twist to try and bring it up to date. It's lovely. It's really, 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 really. I'm getting a bit warm wearing it. Look at the lining. Pockets on both sides, pocket on that side as well. Again, it's made a little bit wider under. This is an extra large I'm wearing. Good size, but this is duffel. Duffels are supposed to be worn a little bit big. We've had them made with the sleeves a little bit shorter, so if you do wear a big size, you haven't got orangutan arms. They're lovely. Look at the colour, the way it matches with these. Stay there. Now, we've also got, these are not part of the 100 Club, but this is the Connet cord shoe, desert boot. Beautiful. The colour matches on these are absolutely stunning. The shoes, as I say, not part of the 100 Club, they're just a beautiful shoe. I'm also thinking, Mr. Steve McQueen had it right, didn't he? Look, the McQueen desert boot, or you've got your 80s Ashcroft shoe. They'll all mix them. Look at how well that goes with that. There's loads and loads of choice on these. They've just come in. They're online now. They've started selling already. The first people will get their certificates. The first guy, I'm not too sure it's going to be, will get number 1 of 100. Imagine if that's you. It's 157store.com, or obviously come and see us in Fareham. Cheers, bye.